Here at home, there are concerns that public schools in Quebec could be closed to start 2024. Talks have broken down between the province and the multi-union coalition known as the Common Front, and time is running out to avoid an unlimited strike. Marianne Demain is on this story for us. So, Marianne, what do we know right now about the state of talks between Quebec and this coalition of unions?
Well, we know, Travis, that the negotiations continue, and at this point, the Common Front saying they're hopeful that a deal will be reached before the new year. That is just days away from now, and if not, we're going to see this unlimited strike. That essentially means a strike without a set end date, and the effects of this would be far-reaching. The Common Front, as Travis mentioned, a coalition of 4 labor unions, including healthcare workers in different sectors, as well as teachers, specifically 95,000 teachers. So if this unlimited strike takes place in the new year, it would mean for kids coming out of the holiday break, no school for them in public schools indefinitely. Now, there are many key issues on the table right now that are really at the forefront of these negotiations. That includes wages, working conditions, as well as skilled workers. Also, other demands. That includes guaranteed inflation protection, as well as a catch-up wage hike. But at this point, no real sense of exactly what figure that would involve. Either way, the Common Front spokesperson for these labor unions has issued a statement, and this is what it says in part. Take a look. It says, if no deal is reached before the end of the year, the Front Common will rapidly launch an unlimited general strike at the most appropriate moment in early 2024. They're saying, Travis, they want to make sure that there is a lot of impact, saying the strike will include every sector and will take place throughout Quebec. The date will be chosen to ensure, as I mentioned, that maximum impact. They said that this strike, if it does happen and if a deal isn't reached and they launch this unlimited strike, they will not go back to work unless a deal is reached, or if they're forced back. At this point, Quebec's saying they don't plan to use back to work legislation.
Okay, that's not the only labor dispute going on right now. Let's talk about this other teacher strike that has been going on for almost just over a month.
Yes, a lot of job action taking place in Quebec right now, especially with the FAE Teachers Union. That is a union that is representing more than 60,000 employees, also impacting close to 400,000 students. This particular strike, also an unlimited strike with no set date. That's been happening since November 23rd. It is also impacting exams. We know that Quebec's ministerial exams were supposed to take place starting January 9th. Those have now been canceled. They've been delayed, but no date for when those will resume has been released. Either way, it is quite a disruption for those in these affected schools, mostly, Travis, French schools. And so the fact that we are now talking about not only this unlimited strike, but also the one that may be happening in the new year with the Common Front coalition of unions, it's going to be quite an interesting start to 2024 potentially.
That is one way to put it. Lots of uncertainty indeed. Marianne, thanks for this update. Appreciate it.